There you are. Welcome. Another competition, another week. It's week 33, and this is the competition that never ends. The BOTB Dream Car. Never ends because we never win. But you never know. Maybe this week it could be you. Okay, before we get into this week's competition, this is the results for week 31. Well done to Matthew Buckley, who won this Toyota GR Yaris, worth £44,000, but he didn't play for any cash prizes, so no luck, mate. Look at this. Again, zone 3. I had a good line actually for from the guy in the red, but it's all about the height with the judges, isn't it? You can never tell how high they're going to go. And I've had a wee look at this week's competition, and you know what? We're going to have the same problem. How high are they going to go? So before we jump into this week's competition, let's have a look and see how the judges arrived at this average. So this is the judges' efforts. I'll tell you what, I have never seen the judges all grouped like this. In all the years I've been playing it, unbelievable. That must be the smallest spread I've ever seen. So, fair enough. Were they colluding with each other? I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Anyway, let's get into this week's competition. So this is the competition for this week, and they have some special offers on, 20% off on some cars, not all of them, only some. So I've already picked the car that I want to play for, and I've got a free ticket as well, so I'm going to select this free ticket and then we'll get into the competition. We also have the free competition, which is just opened again for the next month, so we'll have a wee look at that. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Fairly straightforward for the player in blue, I think. I say straightforward, I mean, it's up there somewhere. But look at this guy here. He looks like he's looking sort of across the way, across here. It doesn't look like he's looking up there. Very, very strange. I don't know what the judges are going to do with this one, but anyway, we'll start with the player in blue and then we'll take it from there. So I'm just going to draw some lines first. You can quite clearly see this eye and the pupil. And I guess maybe something like that. For the other eye, again, we can see this one, but it's not easy looking to see where he's looking, but yeah, something like that maybe. Maybe this eye here is looking a wee bit further over, maybe, like that. But regardless of this guy here is going to be the problem, because he looks like he's looking sort of like that. And that's too low, because the guy in front, the guy in front of him, he doesn't look like he's looking forward. You know, this guy here could be looking even like that, you know, with the ball's in front of the player in blue. But this guy isn't looking forward. He's just looking up. So I'm a bit confused with all this. You know, how high are the judges going to go? Or more to the point, how low are they going to go? You know, if you remember, I did a video some time ago about the judges not taking into account the size of the ball. Now, the ball is actually wider than a human head by 2 inches, approximately. So if that was the case, Let me just bring the target in and I'll show you what I mean. Or I'll tell you what, I'll position a football just to show you how big a ball actually is. So the ball could be as big as that. And that, if I bring that down to where the lines are, can you see how ridiculous that looks? This is just crazy. But I can guarantee you the judges will not think about this. Maybe they will, maybe they'll prove me wrong, but yeah, who knows? That, to me, doesn't look right. If I was looking at that, you would expect the ball to be at least up here somewhere, in that position. At least. But this guy doesn't look like he's looking up there, does he? So it's a very strange photograph. So with that in mind, where are we going to put the cross? Very tricky. This week is, it's almost impossible. But we have to play, so I'm going to go for it. And the first one I'm going to position is there. Now that is very, very close to the player's head. If I put the ball over that, it would be touching his head. But I can guarantee you the judges won't think like that. Because we're kind of restricted by this guy here. Let's look at his eyes again. That's not giving much away. And even this one isn't giving much away. Now, there will be some of you that go higher and some of you that go lower, but how high do we go, Maybe up to there, somewhere up there, in which case I would position one there, like that. And then the other one, I think, I don't know, I might just go up to here. And that's my 3 tickets, including the free ticket. Tricky. Surely the judges won't come as low as this. Let me just bring in the target and we'll have a quick look at it. So even going up to the highest cross that I've placed there, you can see what I'm talking about. If you think of the zone 3, the blue colour, as the ball, I mean, that would be maybe even quite a small ball, but you can see how close it is to the player's head. If I was to bring it down to the bottom cross, it's touching his head there almost. So I don't think it's feasible to have a cross that low. I think I'm going to move it. Which one was it now? This one. And I'll put it somewhere in the middle there, like that. I think that looks better, somewhere around there. So that's what I'm going to do, guys, and the coordinates for this I'll put on the screen. X2808, Y1053, X2784, Y1063, and X2826, Y1033. So just a quick one, guys. This is the free competition, and this is what I've gone for in the competition. I've got 2 tickets, and the coordinates I've gone for are X2623, Y1349, and X2630, Y1319. I'm not going to bother drawing lines, I can't, because I've entered that already, but that's what I've gone for. You can see there, I haven't gone too high, so fingers crossed we might get some luck with that one. Cheers now, bye.